Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Baha Shem, Racha Ha Quadash. Double honor to our elder apostles and elder bishops, Great Millstone. Peace and blessing to the house of David the elect, beginning with the 140 and 4,000, as well as the 1/3 and the innumerable multitude of Israelites predestined for salvation. Okay, the different men, women, little ones, little boys and little girls, friends of the prophets, helps that Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is going to have mercy on this time, whoever you may be. This prophecy will change everything. This prophecy will change everything. We're in the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 16, in the New English Bible with Apocrypha, and I'll show you. Okay. The New English Bible with Apocrypha. You know what I'm saying? So we're just going to go right to it. Okay. The book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 16. Moreover, it caused everyone, great and small, rich and poor, slave and free, to be branded with a mark on his right hand or forehead, and no one was allowed to buy or sell unless he bore this beast's mark, either name or number. And as you can see, it's worded differently because it's a different translation. We know what it says in the KJV. All right. The key point is that you won't be able to buy or sell anything unless you bear what says bore, unless you have this beast mark. All right. And you zoom in on this word branded right here. You know, that should bring to mind, you know, various things that can be branded. Case in point, animals are branded, such as cattle, but also people can be branded. And that's something that has been taking place all throughout time. You know, masters would brand their slaves. Okay. They will put a permanent mark upon them to indicate to whom master that slave belonged to. Okay. So what makes it any different now? The difference is that we're in the future and things have advanced as far as technology is concerned. All right. So in today's time, this brand would be a piece of technology. You're not going to have 666, branded on your forehead or on your hands. It's going to be a piece of technology. As we always say, as the scriptures say, when you deal with that word mark, you look it up in the Greek, it's charagma, which means a cut or an etching, an incision. So they're going to prick you, all right, to insert this brand inside of you. See, this brand is going to be inside of you. Okay, that's the difference. Once again, technology has evolved. We're in the future. Things evolved. All right. Knowledge shall be increased. Now I'm going to show these clips, these video clips from this woman by the name of Kim Commando. Just some clips I, recently found on YouTube. Okay. And this woman, she's giving an update on her show concerning the MOTB the beast mark in your hands or in your forehead. So without further ado, I'm going to play these clips, and I pray this is edifying. Don't take that mark. Shalom.
Would you get a microchip implanted so that you could pay for things with just a swipe of your hand? Biohacking is set to replace credit cards and key cards, and thousands have already jumped at the chance. Kim Komando with your Consumer Tech Update. More coming up. When it comes to hiring, you don't have time to waste. You need help getting to a short list of qualified candidates fast. That's why you need Indeed.com. Post a job in minutes, set up screener questions, then zero in on qualified candidates using an intuitive online dashboard. Need to hire fast? Accelerate your results with sponsored jobs. New users try it for free at Indeed.com/commando. That's Indeed.com/commando. Terms, conditions, and quality standards apply. About 4,000 people in Sweden have microchips about the size of a grain of rice implanted into their hands. The chip monitors their health, replaces key cards to get into buildings, and forget using Apple Pay. A scan of your hand replaces all cash and credit cards. Why Sweden? The country wants to operate completely cashless. Coins and notes comprise only 1% of their economy, and since this movement to go all digital for transactions, there have been just 2 bank robberies in the last year. Now, the chips are collecting all kinds of data. Hollywood movies are inching closer and closer to reality. I'm Kim Komando. If you want a longer podcast from us, check out Komando on Demand. You can find it on Apple, Google, or your favorite podcast player. And be sure to search for Komando with a K, of course.
Since our founding in 2000, we at the Center for Internet Security have always had one mission. It's to create confidence in the connected world for people, businesses, and governments. As a nonprofit, we do this by drawing upon our core competencies of collaboration and innovation. The world is changing. Cyber threats are evolving, and IT resources are limited. All you want is a way to strengthen your cybersecurity programs efficiently and effectively. Let CIS help you with these efforts. We use a consensus-based process involving IT professionals from around the world to develop and maintain security best practices. These resources are proven to defend systems and data against threats, both on premises and in the cloud. We also strive to help organizations of every size and maturity strengthen their cybersecurity programs. This includes serving U.S. state, local, tribal, and territorial government organizations. At CIS, we're all about making the connected world a safer place. Visit our website to learn more.
Can you imagine any situation where you would accept a brain chip implant? I know what most will say, but here's why you should never say never. I'm Kim Komando, inviting you to try my new daily tech podcast, Kim Komando Today. It's available wherever you get your podcasts. Elon Musk's company, Neuralink, and another company called BlackRock Neurotech have both been given the FDA's permission to begin testing their coin-size brain chip implants. Wires, smaller than a human hair, extend from the implant and connect directly to certain areas of the brain. The surgery takes only 30 minutes. Terrible progressive neurological diseases, such as ALS, could be stopped as the device instructs the brain not to make the debilitating changes. For someone who can no longer speak, the chips send the person's thoughts by a text message. Or, just by their thoughts, they can directly control wheelchairs and iPads. Try my free daily newsletter at getkim.com. This is not the distant future. This is today. I'm Kim Komando. Join over 400,000 folks that get my free newsletters. You're going to love them. Komando.com/subscribe. Imagine you were paralyzed from the neck down, or you were diagnosed with Alzheimer's or Parkinson's. Maybe you woke up in incredible pain or completely blind. These devastating health conditions are those that Elon Musk's company Neuralink wants to tackle with a computer chip brain implant, and he just got FDA approval to do it. I'm Kim Komando, brought to you by T-Mobile. Their advanced network now goes farther than ever before. Visit T-Mobile.com/55 today. Neuralink invented a device, no bigger than a coin, placed inside your brain powered by a lithium-ion battery. Very thin wires listen and talk to your brain cells. That convo is sent to a computer and then back to the brain implant. So, a paralyzed person can text just by thinking about what they want to say. Neurological diseases could be stopped because the device tells the brain not to make those changes. Musk says soon implanting the brain chip will take only 30 minutes with no anesthesia. Incredible! Try my free daily tech newsletter at getkim.com. Join over 400,000 folks that get my free newsletters. You're going to love them. Komando.com/subscribe.